Hello, everybody. Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. Looks like we're getting a lot of potential reversal patterns in the cryptos, so keep that in mind. We might get a nice rally back into the rotation zone on the daily chart. Right now, we're looking at Stellar, and we do also have some divergences, but we have a really nice double bottom pattern. So a close above 0.35061. Now, slightly lower probability because it's against the 21 still. If the 21 gets out of the way, then that's a higher probability, and it does need to close. But 0.3506138.5 close above there gives us 36192, 36757, and then 37322, which is the lowest probability target because it cuts into the wicks. By the way, just so you can see, we had a double top in Stellar earlier, and that gave us the full target of right down at this point, right down around the 3274, which essentially formed the double bottom, and it gave a cluster with 3.3288, so that gave a really nice cluster area. And again, we have to wait for these to trigger, but they are potential double bottoms, and keep in mind we're going against the rotation zone on the daily chart. Also, if you just take a quick peek over at the daily chart, you can see here that this would peak into, it would roughly hit the 8 if it hit the first two targets. So those are definitely the higher probability ones. And there's no guarantee this is going to rally because we have to wait for the pattern to unfold, which requires the close. Another double that could be forming is in Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, nice low here, followed by a nice low there. It would require a close above 1204.50, and again, rotation zone still in the way, so slightly lower probability, and you'd have to wait for the close. The targets on this are about 1240, 1260, and then 1279. The 1260 being the higher probability target, coming in with at 1265 with a nice little cluster, 1279 being the lower because it just cuts into the wicks. And again, on the daily chart, let's check that out and see what it looks like. So that would take you, again, the second target would take you to the 8, declining 8 on the rotation zone. So again, we may see some rallies into the daily rotation zone on a few of these cryptos, not just the ones that have doubles. There's also some horizontal, sloppy horizontal channels that forming. So what I guess the overall message to this is watch for some reversals at these key levels right now. Also, looking at original Bitcoin forming a potential double bottom would need a close above 98.40. The 21 is just above there, so that may be out of the way by the time it rallies up there. Also, we're getting divergences down here, and so that's another reinforcement that we're getting divergences at the key 9307 level. But again, it needs to get back above 98.40 before that pattern triggers. And then 10,084, 10,207, 10,329 are the key targets on that. Let's check out the daily chart. Daily chart, where would that take us? So that would, we don't yet have the first cross. That would run up against the possible area of first cross rotation zone, so that's going to be a very critical area. If it does get through there, we would not have the first cross, and it would look like returning essentially to a prior retracement gain level also for the full target. So we have for you on some some possible crypto reversal patterns happening. So watch for a potential rally setting up, but wait for confirmation. Don't just jump in because the patterns have not triggered yet. That's what we have for you. Bye for now.